Hi everybody, Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. The intensity is always ratcheted up for a conference game. We expect a good one in this Sun Belt tilt. Thanks for joining us here on the NCAA College Football pregame show. Now let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for all the action. We'll see you at the half.
Jim Wacker Field at Bobcat Stadium here in San Marcos. In 2002, the football field was renamed Jim Wacker Field at Bobcat Stadium in honor of the former Texas State University football coach and director of athletics. And now it's time for the coin toss, and it's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. From their own 37-yard line.
And here comes Georgia State on 2nd and 1 after a nice run. Let's see what they can do this time around. Ray in motion. And here comes Ortiz. And he gets enough for a first down after a 2-yard rush. And so far he's been good on the run this game.
And then they pick up some nice yards.
And here comes the defense right now, trying to stop Texas State. Underwood in motion. Fenner keeps it, and it's a big mistake as he gets a 2-yard loss. Chad Williams with the tackle for a loss there, and a nice. And here comes Slatter, a big loss by Slatter, a 2-yard loss for Slatter. Joe Davis with the tackle for the loss. Let's look at the replay again. No chance for him to get out of there. Let's see what Georgia State can do after allowing the interception the last time around. Let's see what they can do this time around. The handoff to Ortiz. He gets a move on, and that's a first down, an 11-yard rush. And here comes the 2nd and 3 for Georgia State. Let's see what they have in mind. Ortiz with the handoff, and that's going to be enough for a first down after a 5-yard rush.
From the 48-yard line.
And here comes Georgia State on a 1st and 10. West has the ball. And here comes Harris, and that's a first down, a 17-yard reception by Lorenzo Harris. And they're looking to go on the air here tonight. Let's look at that pass again. A nice pass right there by Matt West, leading to a Lorenzo Harris 17-yard reception.
It's 1st and 10.
And here comes the 1st and 10 for Georgia State. Let's see what they can do this time around. And here comes an audible for Matt West. He sees a weakness on the defense. Not enough time left. West comes in. And he makes a pass, and it's complete. And that's a 23-yard reception by A.J. Scott. And looks like Matt West is trying to attack on the air for the long ball. That's his 2nd straight long ball pass. And on their 1st and goal. 4th and goal for Georgia State. Here comes the play action. Here comes Baker. And Gordon Ray with a 3-yard reception for the touchdown. And their first touchdown of the game. And let's look at that replay again. That was a fantastic play action leading to a touchdown. Wow.
You can't afford to waste possessions.
Texas State leading by 3. Let's see what Georgia State can do this time around. Here comes West, back to pass. The catch made by A.J. Scott, and he gets a 36-yard reception. And let's see what they can do this time around. And here comes the kick is up.
Even though they gave up a field goal here, that defense is feeling pretty good about themselves right now.
And that's a pretty big one right there as they tie the game up. And here comes number 49 for the punt, as they just couldn't do anything in the offense. And here they go. Durbin with the return. And he gets an 11-yard return on that one. Let's see what they can do this time around. Georgia State on a 3rd and 10. West trying to see what they can do. Making adjustments. Looking at the weaknesses the defense has. Here comes West. He's scrambling, trying to find an open space. Finding the open man. Uh-oh, Thomas could go all the way. An opening. And he gets a touchdown there. And that's the second of the day for the passing game. The first for Matt West. 6 for 10 passing so far in this game. And let's look at that pass. A big time pass. A needed pass right there for the touchdown. And now they have a 6-point lead. And here comes the kick. Number 2. Thomas has the return. And he has an opening there. He could go all the way. And he's knocked out of bounds at midfield after that one. Game tied at 17 with 22 seconds to go. West doing adjustments, seeing what he can do out there. West back to pass. A deep pass to an open A.J. Scott for another touchdown. And they've been finding the open man so far in this game, and they've been doing it in style. Another touchdown by Mad West, and look at that pass.
But offense.
And let's go to halftime report presented by ESPN and Nissan Innovation that excites.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollock here, completely locked in on that first half. Do you know what happens after a first half like that?
No, what happens?
What happens is offensive coordinators, they're not coordinators anymore. They're gurus.
Ah,
they're wizards.
okay.
They're attractive
They're writing
candidates.
a book.
Oh, yeah. They're writing a new book saying this is how you move the ball.
I tell you what, when you put on a clinic like that, I guess you can. And you could start thinking like that. Maybe you start thinking about getting a head coaching job as well. But everything that you wanted to do on offense was executed flawlessly. There's got to be some way to stop themselves in the second half, because right now it didn't look like anybody can stop these offenses.
That's going to do it at halftime, just about ready to start the second half.
All right, you finish it up, brother. I'm looking at something in the cafeteria. I'm hungry.
But, look, wait, don't leave until you get my order. Brad Kirk takes the second half.
Texas State on a 2nd and 7. Number 82 is in motion. Fender back to pass. Here comes the long bomb. Clark with the interception. And that's a big time interception for Georgia State as they avoid what could have potentially be a touchdown there. A nice interception there, setting up what could be a score for the other end.
31-yard line. It's second down.
And the game is tied at 24, 2nd and 6 for Georgia State. West back to pass. The pass to Washington. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another one. He could go far. And the big man gets 37 yards. Wow. He was just out there getting through these guys, pummeling through. And that's going to be a first down for this team. And here they go on a 2nd and 4. Trying to make adjustments. Looking at the weaknesses. Play clock winding down. They need to hurry up. Here comes the play. West.
Runs with it, and he's got room.
West has it. Oh boy, he's scrambling. And that's going to be a 17-yard rush for Mad West. It looks like he was just making adjustments to set up a scramble there. He didn't see anyone open and he decided to get it himself. Nice job there.
On that goal line.
And here comes the 1st and goal after a nice scramble from Mad West. Here comes Ray in motion. West handed off to Ortiz and a nice touchdown. 30-24, and they get yet another touchdown. This has been an offensive showdown so far in this game.
Lining up to kick this one off.
And here comes the kickoff. Thomas in the return.
Taken from the 3-yard line.
Let's see what they can do.
And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Boy, the two offensive coordinators
Tackled at the 32 for a 30-yard return. And they'll be looking to run down the clock and make sure they get one final play, one final touchdown before this one ends.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 34.
Here comes a 2nd and 9 situation for Georgia State. West making adjustments. Here comes the adjustments. Play clock winding down. They need to hurry up. Here comes West. Back to pass. Scrambling. A deep bomb. And an interception by Miller. Uh-oh, but a fumble happens. Oh boy, Washington gets it back. And in an indirect way, they kind of get a first down. But first they allow an interception. They force a fumble, and all of a sudden it becomes an interesting situation. Wow, what a play there. And here they go, 3rd and 4. They're trying to run down the clock, making sure that the opposing team does not have enough time to score. And here comes West, a handoff to Ortiz. Could he go all the way? And they're inside the red zone after that rush. 11-yard rush for Mike Ortiz, 79 total yards. They're trying to run down the clock. Play clock winding down. They need to hurry up.
Touchdown, Georgia State. And
a touchdown. And they have over 350 offensive yards for today. And they have a 6-point lead with that touchdown.
4th down.
And here comes the 4th down situation for Texas State. If they want to have a chance, they really need to get something going. Fenner. And that's going to be a turnover on downs, and that's pretty much it. Texas State has lost this game, and Georgia State gets win number 2 in this season. Wow. And here they go, trying to just kneel it out as they're gonna get the victory here.
Offensive coordinator, you love this play. His quarterback will take a knee.
Georgia State, with their 2nd victory of the season on the road, and they're just gonna let the clock run. So Georgia State finally wins this one Final score 38-31. It took a few deep bombs for this victory to happen, but at the end of the day, they just won this game.
They can maybe build on that for next week.
Well, I think that's the thing.
So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe for more NCAA Football 14 Georgia State Panthers Dynasty. I'm back with some more NCAA football. You know it. Look at some of the highlights from the game while the video ends. See you guys next time. Here comes the 2nd and 7 for Texas State. Let's see what they can do. Fenner back to pass. And here comes a deep pass, and Clay with the... Oh boy.